I just want to take a few minutes to talk about this movie, Better Man. It's a biopic about the British pop star Robbie Williams. Now, if you are from Britain, you know exactly who that is. If you're from the United States, where I'm from, you probably don't know who this dude is. I was kind of familiar with him. I knew enough about him to know that I probably should know him, but that I just don't. Now, going into this, I'm always curious about biopics, very popular. You take a well known artist, great soundtrack, and you show aspects of their lives, the highs and lows, and boom, box office gold. We see that a lot. Bohemian Rhapsody, The Doors, the Beatles have a bunch of movies. I think they have another one coming out. Michael Jackson has one coming out. I think Madonna's been floating hers around for a while. She's trying to find someone to portray her. Robbie Williams, who isn't an old guy, he's like 50, but the bulk of his career happened when he was very young. So we get his poor upbringing, his boy band that he was a member of, and then his hugely successful solo career. This movie follows the traditional points of a biopic: humble beginnings, fame, discovery, drugs, the monster, the spiral, and then the rehabilitation at a big musical concert, because that's where you find your true self, at a concert in front of thousands of people. The difference here is that Robbie Williams, instead of being portrayed by an actor who resembles him, is portrayed by a CGI monkey. And it's kind of ridiculous. And they don't really explain why they made that choice. I'll get to that more of that in a second. But that pulled me in. And as I was sitting in my chair, I'm like, this is silly, but hey, I'm up for a ride. I don't really know what to expect. And I'll be damned, the gimmick works. After about 10 minutes into the movie, you forget you're watching this monkey and you're just enjoying the story. The movie, it's a musical. So the songs are there not just to show the hits, but to express emotion of what the characters are feeling at the time. And it works. There's a lot of energy, there's a lot of laughs, there's some debauchery going on. This is a rated R flick, and it earns it. All portrayed by this special effects monkey. But the gimmick doesn't pull away from the emotional points that this movie definitely has. The relationship between the monkey and his mother, the monkey and his grandmother, the monkey and his father, they all hit. The relationships he makes with loves and friends that he makes and breaks over the course of his career, you really feel it. By the end of the movie, you forget you're watching a monkey. And to that point, why did they choose to make this choice? The artist Robbie Williams kind of sees himself as something other than human, as something silly, as something awkward, as something less evolved, and the elements are there. But it is something you should check out. It might turn you into a Robbie Williams fan. There are a few musicals in the movie that will make you nod your head and be like, all right, I'm gonna give this dude a try. We love British stuff. Bowie and Adele and the Beatles and George Michael and so many others. This guy sort of slipped through the cracks as far as charting on the U.S. with the U.S. But he's got some hits, and this movie it's just silly fun. But once you're caught, you forget that it's a monkey. You're just watching a good story, and there's cocaine, and a monkey gets a hand job. It's bonkers. The movie's bananas, monkeys, whatever. It's out of control, but it is fun, and I'm glad movies are taking swings like this and trying new things, because that's what art is. It's supposed to be silly and surreal sometimes, and that's what it is. It doesn't take itself too seriously, but then it does hit you in the emotional points. Better Man. It's a monkey. Check it out. I'll see you later. Thanks.